Imagine two travelers standing at the entrance of a dense forest. An old guide gives them the same warning. This forest gives people exactly what they're looking for. The first traveler laughs. Nonsense. A forest is just trees. He spends the day noticing every thorn, every muddy path, every buzzing insect. By sunset, he returns convinced the forest is hostile. The second traveler says nothing. She notices streams hidden behind the trees, birds she has never seen before, patches of sunlight breaking through the canopy. She returns believing the forest is beautiful. That night they argue. One insists the forest is cruel. The other insists it is breathtaking. Neither is lying. They simply found what they expected to find. Something remarkably similar happens inside the human mind. Recently, you've probably heard the idea that every possible future already exists, and that you end up in the one you expect. It's a fascinating thought. Whether or not the universe actually works that way is still a matter of scientific interpretation. But psychology reveals something just as surprising. Your expectations really do influence the future you experience, not by bending reality, but by quietly changing you. From there, build the script around 3 psychological concepts that are real and incredibly engaging. First one is the expectancy effect. When you expect failure, you notice signs of failure more quickly. You hesitate, you prepare less, you interpret neutral events as confirmation. The expectation begins creating the very outcome you feared. Second concept is the selective attention. Every second, your brain ignores millions of details. It has to, so it asks a simple question. What matters? Your expectations answer that question. If you believe people dislike you, your mind notices every delayed reply, every awkward silence, every forgotten invitation, but it overlooks the smiles, the compliments, the moments of connection, not because they didn't happen, because your brain wasn't looking for them. Third is the self-fulfilling prophecies. Imagine walking into every conversation convinced people won't like you. You avoid eye contact, you speak less, you leave early. Others sense distance and respond cautiously. You go home thinking, I knew they wouldn't like me. The prediction feels correct. But in reality, it quietly influenced the outcome. Maybe changing your life isn't about jumping into another universe. Maybe it's about noticing the invisible expectations already guiding your decisions. The future isn't created in one dramatic moment. It's built from thousands of tiny choices, and those choices are shaped by the stories you expect to be true. That's the real quantum leap, not escaping into another timeline. Becoming someone whose expectations encourage different actions, different opportunities, and eventually different results. Before you accept every thought as reality, ask yourself one question. Am I seeing the world as it is, or as I expect it to be? That single question has changed countless lives. If you enjoy exploring the hidden psychological patterns that shape the way we think, subscribe to our channel. Because sometimes the biggest change doesn't happen in the world around you. It happens in the story your mind tells before the world even responds. This is Unsaid Dynamics.